Guess that poor snake didn't realize how many hug attacks I've been through. Mr. Huggy's all tuckered out. Don't want to leave him here where someone might step on him. He's alive, but totally exhausted. Poor guy. Oh, hey, you had something caught in your throat. Hey, knock that off, Mr. Huggy. Back to your tree.
Mog Chatra, struck down by the Dead-Eye God, only to rise again. This maiden's feast was a disaster. I'm never gonna be mayor now.
Looks like a pitch pipe. Excuse me?
Huh?
Feeling better?
A little, but I won't know for sure until the polls come in tomorrow.
Where did Mog Chothra go?
I assume back home, beyond the gates of the Plague Dam.
Can you tell me where we are?
Why, the village of Shellmound, of course. The 8th largest incorporated seaside territory on the whole East Coast.
Who are you?
Marshall Dew. Who are you?
I'm Shay, from Loruna.
Loruna? You're from the ancient lost city far beyond the Plague Dam?
Huh. Well, that's not exactly how it was described to me. Do you know anything about electronics?
What's electronics? Some new data analysis service for elections?
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
I don't think sand is superconductive.
If it can't be made with sand, it's not worth making at all.
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build it.
Oh, do you mean sand? Synthetic autonomous nanodrones? Because that would be great if you had some of those.
No, I mean sand, as in the chief export of this fine community.
Oh. I don't think sand is going to stick together enough.
Once upon a time, I would agree with you. But I recently met a mysterious young woman who gave me a secret ingredient.
I think sand is the perfect material for making spaceship parts. But can you make something this complicated?
Please, do you realize to whom you are speaking? And that's why they call me Marshall Dew.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you, son, for reminding me why I got into this business. I might look like a politician, but underneath it all, I'm just a guy who loves sand. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to pass that along to my speechwriter.
It's a gyroscopic hypercam. If only it weren't made out of sand. Hey, Curtis, do you think you could make a metal version of this?
Huh. Well, that's a cool-looking one of those. But it's not a mold. I only work for molds, sorry.
Need anything tuned?
No, thanks. The metal I'm using has already been chemically tuned and purified. Trying to produce an artisanal product here, you know?
Hey, that song that makes your space conductor return to his last port? Could you play it for me on this?
Well, I can try.
Oh, that's catchy.
I think if you're a navigation computer, that's actually a pretty hot melody.
I don't know how to tune that. It looks like some sort of musical star chart. Hey, you got this old-timey laser coil and amplifying quartz all hooked up wrong. Want me to...
No, don't touch them. They've come close to overheating several times and they're extremely unstable. I'll get around to fixing that soon. Just leave it to me.
All right. It's gone. Nothing down there now but sand. Would a pitch pipe help you tune it?
It's the mixture's pH level I'm trying to balance, not its frequency response. But thanks for the offer.
Dan, do you think your hull patch mix could strengthen my sand hypercam and make it superconductive?
Nope. It's especially non-conductive to resist space lightning.
What if I covered my sand hypercam with it? Would it make a mole?
It would automatically spread out over the entire surface, forming an airtight, pressure-tight seal around the entire structure. So you couldn't pour in any molten material.
Wow, this stuff is intense.
Yeah, I've been working on this formula for a while. I just wish I could say it was actually space tested.
Do you know how to turn sand into metal?
Sorry, I mostly work in feathers and sticks.
Need anything tuned?
Can you tune a fish? Get it?
Kind of.
Hey, don't touch that. I might need to return this whole setup. I'm still in the experimental phase.
This sand is unusually hard, but not hard enough to resist molten steel. It would just dissolve. This thing isn't good for much, except for representing what a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam would look like. I don't know how to tune that. Well, see you guys later. Anything out of tune around here?
Yeah, my entire life.
Anything out of tune around here?
Yeah.
This thing isn't good for much, except for representing what a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam would look like. This thing isn't good for much, except for representing what a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam would look like. Uh-oh. Do you know how to make a hypercam made out of sand, superconductive?
I don't know what those words mean, man.
Need a pitch pipe?
All I need is its fruit, man.
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't touch that. I might need to return this whole setup. I'm still in the experimental phase.
I don't think I can tap that.